Aloha kakayaka means good morning to you. I haven't done one of this for a while. I think the last one I did was for the full moon. So today we're going to be talking about the new moon, and it's coming up August the 8th. So this week, Sunday, this new moon, what we're seeing is known as the creative moon. And last month, as we talked about, there was going to be lots of natural disasters that was going to happen, so forth. For the month of August, we're going to look at system breaking. Or when I say that, is that the old system, where government kind of did what it wanted to do and went forward. But 2020 gave us, all of us, a new light, and how we had to kind of literally stay at home. And so now that we have this new virus coming out, the Delta, they are now saying, no, you guys did it to us a year ago. Now it's our time to speak up. And so that's the kind of power that we're going to be seeing. Like I said, a lot of power struggle. Power struggle meaning that when we talk about the new world, we've been hearing that a new world has already began. It began in 2020, where this corona really separated all of us, Democrat against Republican, this or that, and it was really chaotic. And so this chaotic frequency is just gonna get more and more chaotic. Why? Because now we're gonna be shifting, where we're gonna go from people versus the government. And so it's like the old and the new, because this is like a final breakthrough where we're going to look and start setting up a new beginning. Because we have to do that, because the system has already been broken, which is top-down authority, whether it's the news, whether it's technology, whether it's the government, whether it's the medical field, whether it's all of the systems that we've been, going through into 2020 has now already discorded. This, when that happens, is this chaos and being discorded is really for a purpose. And this is a time when the phase shifts to really work on the new world. And so 2020 really created a matter of freedom. Really put the icing on the cake on what the feeling of and the energy of freedom means. And so this is really freeing up a lot of the space where there's going to be a lot of things going, really, really erupting. Now it's about, we're here in Hawaii, where the government is mandating kids that want to play sports in school has to have a shot. And so there's a huge caboose going on, which I was mentioning that's going to happen, and it is literally happening, is that we are now seeing new leaders, new leadership, meaning that the voice of the people is getting louder. Why? It's because they're already sick and tired of what's really going on. And so this is the pivotal changes that we're going through. And so really nothing is really not set, really, for 2021. And this is going to be happening in the next 4 years, like I said, to 2024, all of this stuff. Because always remember that chaos is creating, is a start of creation. You know, it's like when system breaks down, that's when chaos starts. And it's like a great energy, because we need to do this. Whether you like it or not, we need to go through this. It's like a rebirth of going forward. And so, you know, it's like, imagine when you're boiling water and then all of a sudden after the bubble, it turns into steam, right? And then it goes and evaporates. And so this is like how the energy, you just see it right there. It changed, right? It goes from that different stage. And so we are going through that stage of eruption. And when that eruption starts to really open up eyes and ears, and especially the heart of individuals, this is when we start to rethink and realign of what we do to go forward. So we call this month in August 8th, and this is like, is it by coincidence or is it supposed to be like this? The alignment on a new moon. So Sunday is really a creation of set your intention where you feel that it's time to be part of this change. And when we do that, it's really what you feel that loves, that really, really matter to really disintegrate this change of state. And so really our future is not set. Really. Because why? Because we are creating it right now. And so, like I said, chaos really creates when a system starts to break down. And this is when the energy starts to, you know, fire up, because it's really the creator of this blueprint. You know, and if you want to seek what's love, joy, and peace, and really gratitude, is really the simple stuff in life that's really going to really matter for you to excel. Because I know right now a lot of us is feeling fear. We're feeling fear of another virus coming in. We're feeling fear whether we have to wear a mask or not wear a mask. We're having a fear of our government. We have fear of our leaders. We have fear of what's going to happen to our future, our keikis, our kids, our education, our science, our everything. And next thing you know, on the other hand, you have people flying up to the moon because they have too much money on their hand. And so a lot of these things are really, you know, co-creating around us. And that's the fear of it. You know, everybody say the media is now corrupt and it's run by these rich, you know, people, high tech and this and that. So what is real and what is not real? What is organic and what is inorganic, as we talked about I've been talking about this for a while. And so this is when, because I haven't been watching TV, because guess what? I built my own yoga room. This is my own Himalaya. You can see I'm getting all of my Himalayas over here, all of my stuff, to really bring me peace and clarity through meditation. And so I'm going to be offering yogatation, and we're going to talk about that later on in the next video. But this is what we need to do, because we're really the main, I guess you can say, the main style of society. What is it? You're going to start to think. And when you just really find, and as I always say, find that anchor to absolutely center yourself within yourself, so you can really enjoy love, life, joy, peace in your life. And so we are really at that, like I said, that point where, you know, this part of us, when we're feeling it, on August the 8th, which is Sunday, and it's all different from where you are in this world, this new moon energy has to do really with your heart energy, your courage, your power, your enlightenment. It's all about these things to see how much light you can bring within yourself. And so really take, yourself and write, what was that old energy that you were feeling? What is this new energy that you want to feel? Because this is where you're going to start to create your own system, your own vision. And really, this new moon is really a creative field where your heart field starts to open up and really seek that passion for life. Because, you got to think big right now for what's going to happen in the next 20 years, because you might just get shuffled into the shuffle, or you might just enjoy, relax, and really start your new beginning, because now it is. There's no excuse. People are going to say, oh, okay. So it's like, it's a change of life. Change of ways, how the old you, where you really didn't gave yourself much time to meditate, give yourself much time to really think about your health and well-being, because that is right now the biggest commodity that you can have. And so I'm going to start to really stay focused. My website is, it wasn't working the way it was, and so I had to figure out a way that, the system, if it's broken and why it keeps on coming back and getting back to something that I'm not feeling good about, is when your center is saying it's imbalanced and it's time for change and time to let go. So don't forget this new moon coming up August the 8th, and it's also known as the Lion's Gate. So what is the Lion's Gate? It actually started back in July 27th, and it's going to go all the way up to August the 12th. But August the 8th is the most powerful time for this change, because it's the yin and yang, or there's different meanings to everything. Some people believe that 888 is this or that. And so this is what I'm always saying, is that if you have the time to be flipping and doing other things, this is the time to be really grateful to your heart, to your system, to kind of put down your phone for a while and just open up yourself. Just open up yourself this month, and really, because the energy and frequency will go and manifest in how you are taking care of yourself. If you're so busy and worried about what is the next time to go out, or the next time to party, or the next time to do this because we got our freedom, this and that, great. But just take a moment. List down maybe 5 things of what your new intention is. That's all it takes. Because as long as you set yourself for a new intention, like look, I got my new book, because I got over with the other book within 4 months or so, and I'm starting my other new book, which I didn't really have time to do it because I've been busy getting my new earth, my new life, my new things that I can give within myself, because I'm putting in my heartfelt passion, my life, my interests, and that's what I've been doing since I created Cocojor. And so I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'm going to be combining more stuff besides me talking. I'm going to be sharing some cooking tips and some great Onolicious recipes. I got gardening tips, and now I got my yoga room ready. So stay tuned and have a wonderful 8/8 new moon coming up. So you take care and aloha.